Welcome to my channel and welcome back to another exciting attraction series in the 12 Travels of Christmas in St. Thomas. I am currently at the first ever nursery, plant nursery in Jamaica. What I am also told is that this is one of the oldest towns apart from Spanish Town. I am in the Bath Botanical Garden. This garden is the oldest botanical garden in the island. It is also the second oldest botanical garden in the Caribbean, apart from St. Vincent. The oldest one in the Caribbean is in St. Vincent. This is the second oldest. And this was the place where all the plants, the foreign plants that came into the island, this was the first place that they would plant them before they transport them to other areas of the country. So things like jackfruit, things like breadfruit, the first breadfruit tree, first jackfruit tree were planted here. And they have other plants too, but this is preserved mainly because of what it represents, you know. And even though it's very small compared to all other botanical gardens like Hope Botanical Gardens, I really think it is worth coming, it's worth seeing on your way to the Bath Fountain, which is up the road from where this is. This is definitely something that you can come to see while going there. So it's like a 2-for-1 in the attraction series that or thing that you plan to visit. So if you're planning to come to Bath Spa, just stop over by the Hope Botanical Gardens either before or after you get to Bath Fountain. So yeah, I'm gonna walk around now and explore what is here in terms of trees. And I was hoping that they would have had like a tour guide, or it's been more maintained. Not saying it's not maintained. I actually love that the fact that I still can come here and it has picnic areas. They have a few chairs here and there. There's bathrooms, but it doesn't look like it's in operation. However, nonetheless, I think it's still gorgeous, you know. And the trees, most of the trees that are here are very, very old. I don't know if this was where they did the first mango tree. I see a mango tree there. There are some trees here that I have never seen before. But yeah, I'm gonna explore to see what's here. I seem to be in a building here, or what used to be some a building. Rubbles. I'm in Rubbles right now, but this was the oldest English botanical garden, oldest English town. One of the oldest English towns in Jamaica, which is the Bath area. We were currently on a plantation. I need to find out which plantation it is because it's connected to the Bath Fountain that was discovered by the slave. Alright, so yeah, let's see what's going here. Now I have a South America. I see plants here I see tree stumps here that was first planted here, and they are from different areas or different countries in the world, like Africa, South America, India, Costa Rica. These are really interesting, the fact that, you know, this was a place where all of these things came to first before moving to other areas. So I really think it's something that you can explore on your way to Bath Fountain. So guys, this is a huge tree, by the way. I don't know which tree this is because I've never seen the fruit before, but these trees are super tall, even though it have space, because normally when trees shoot in the air, they're normally fighting for sunlight, and I don't really think they need to be fighting for sunlight, so I don't know why they're really tall, but maybe back then there were so many of them that they had to shoot for sunlight. I don't know, but these trees are super tall and they look very, very old. But yeah, I just saw a well. I don't think I've ever seen a well before. So we're going to check it out now and see what's inside. This tree, I believe, is not tamarind trees. I don't know. It have some flowers on it. And you know what? You know what would be nice if there was a label for each plant right at the base or somewhere visible, so you know what you're looking at when you're here. That would be something really cool to add. Just labels to say this is a plant for whatever. Apart from the 4 stump I've just seen where it tells you, okay, this is from Costa Rica, this is from India, this is from South America, this is from Africa. So, but yeah, I'm gonna check out the well now, so let's take a look. Water in there? Be was. It's a wishing well. It's a wishing well. I would want to think that it was a well that at the time they used it to get water, not just for wishing purposes. I don't know. I remember when researching about this property or about St. Thomas, I came across the St. Anne Anglican Church. No, not the St. Anne, the St. Thomas Anglican Church. And I thought the St. Thomas Anglican Church would have been in Morant Bay. But apparently it's in Bath, which would explain and I guess confirm the fact that it was a really old town, and therefore for it to have the name St. Thomas Anglican Church, it would have mean maybe back then that this really was the city, the town, or the town, the place to be at that time. I don't know which tree this is, but it's really tall, looks really old also, and the roots run very far. Roots run very far. But yeah, this really, I mean, this is it really. There's nothing much to see, but I mean, if you're a history person, it would be something nice to look to check out. And if you're on your way to Bath Spa, you could check it out also. It wouldn't be something that per se I would leave all the way from Kingston to come just for this botanical garden in particular, when we have Hope Gardens already in St. Andrew. So it is something that you would come to if perhaps you really wanted to find out the history about this place, or you really want to see it for yourself. You're nearby to St. Thomas and you want to hang out. You're nearby, you cannot stop by and see it, check it, because it's a cool thing to see, but not just by itself, if you get what I mean. This is a lychee tree. Southern Asia, the origin of this tree is from Southern Asia, and I can't pronounce the scientific name, but yeah, this is a lychee tree. And I noticed also that there are little other areas that they have similar things to this. So maybe I talk too fast, but not everything has the label, but a few things do have labels. So maybe we can work on putting more labels for some of them. Is that calabash?
No, mommy.
What?
Mommy.
Mommy. What is mommy?
I don't know.
How you know it's mommy?
First time I see it is what they were doing.
How you know it's mommy?
Listen, let me tell you a story. So we arrived to Portland and we saw we hear it drop, and we look up and we see a big tree with a bunch of those on it, and the guy said, "Mommy, it have
What you do with it?
It's a fruit.
You can eat
You
it?
can eat. When it ripe, it's yellow. And you can mix it and make it with pineapple juice and
What?
yeah.
At first, me I said it's a tree here.
Second time I've seen it.
I guess a label was there, but it not there
But it
no
looked
more.
like it had a lot.
No, it looked like a lot of them had labels on. So
Yeah.
look on the thing there.
Yeah, they
There's
had
some,
labels.
see some one, and they have quite a few.
I don't know if that right.
Me not touch it, you mad?
But nice though.
Me not didn't touch
Graham-
no
Graham
unknown
said-
tree. Me not know
Graham
about.
said because we got two. Two we got from them.
And you ate it?
No, I didn't have the pocket. Bring it.
Oh,
Then we arrived. So the other two guys and the following week when we see it, he say your answer, mommy bad. He say it tastes really good.
what?
Just blend it up and mix it. Juice.
Okay.
Bad.
This is another one. I realized that, yeah, the lychee tree. You know, lychee tree. I've never actually. We don't want to think they're lychee tree. I've never seen one in them before. You know. I would like to have one in my house. Tropical Americas guava tree. It actually said said here so guava tree. Yeah, I mean they have a lot of things here that but what for sure I really want to take a picture of the lychee. I've actually never seen a lychee tree before. Guys, so this is it. I'm here sitting under the rose of Venezuela that came from South America, came from Venezuela. Yeah, I've seen everything. I'm pretty impressed with these so far. There are quite a few of them that had labels, but some of them don't have any, and maybe people removed them or something. But I think this is pretty maintained to know that it is really so old and still have all of these things. I even saw some little suckers growing, so it means that they're still planting things. I found tea, mint, all of this. I found mint, cinnamon, guava, all of the coffee, all of these other things. Who knew that coffee originated from Ethiopia? I didn't know that. But yeah, this is it. This is the end of attraction number 5, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you are still watching, stay tuned for attraction number 6 tomorrow around this time. Bye.